Did you know stroke is one of the leading causes of death and long-term disability in the United States? It can strike unexpectedly, changing lives in an instant. But here's the surprising truth: most strokes are preventable. Especially for those where the risk of stroke significantly increases. Understanding and implementing preventive measures is key to protecting your brain health and maintaining the independent, fulfilling life you deserve. Today, we'll dive into 5 crucial pillars of stroke prevention, exploring simple, actionable habits you can integrate into your daily life to significantly reduce your stroke risk. These aren't grand, complex overhauls, but small, consistent steps that can make a monumental difference for your future and quality of life. Let's get started now. 1. Blood pressure control, the measure of safety and stability. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is the #1 risk factor for stroke. It's often called the silent killer because it rarely shows obvious symptoms. Imagine, when blood pressure is consistently high, it puts immense strain on your blood vessel walls, damaging and stiffening arteries over time, making them prone to blockages or ruptures. This leads to the 2 main types of stroke: ischemic stroke due to a blood clot and hemorrhagic stroke due to a ruptured blood vessel. So, what can you do to tame the silent enemy? The simplest, yet incredibly effective habit is to significantly reduce the amount of sodium in your diet. This is a powerful first step. Did you know that over the sodium we consume doesn't come from a salt shaker on your table, but from processed foods like bread, canned soups, deli meats, or snacks? Make it a habit to carefully read food labels and prioritize products marked low sodium, no added salt, or reduced sodium. You might be surprised by the hidden salt in seemingly innocent foods. Instead of relying on salt for flavor, explore the rich world of herbs, fresh spices, lemon juice, or vinegar. They're not only heart healthy, but also enrich your culinary experience. According to the American Heart Association, reducing sodium intake not only helps lower blood pressure, but also significantly cuts down the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke. It also eases the burden on your kidneys and heart, allowing them to function more efficiently. Start with small changes. Skip adding salt when cooking or at the table, or look for lower salt versions of your favorite dishes. Another crucial tip: regularly monitor your blood pressure. You can buy a home blood pressure monitor to track it daily, or visit your doctor for regular checkups. Knowing your numbers is the first step towards control and prevention. A target blood pressure is generally below monk, but discuss your personal goal with your doctor. This is a small change with a profound impact on your vascular health and stroke prevention. Regular movement, boosting flow and endurance. In modern life, we often spend too much time sitting. But did you know that prolonged sitting is a significant stroke risk factor? In modern life, we often spend too much time sitting. But did you know that prolonged sitting is a significant stroke risk factor? When you remain sedentary for extended periods, blood circulation slows down, especially in your legs, creating favorable conditions for blood clot formation, or a primary cause of ischemic stroke. The good news is, you don't need to become a marathon runner or join intense workout classes. An incredibly effective and easy habit is to break up your sitting time by standing up and moving gently every minute. This is a golden rule to remember. Just minutes of movement can work wonders. Walk to the kitchen for a glass of water, stroll around your living room, go up and down the stairs a couple of times, or do a few simple stretches. Even standing up and doing calf raises in place helps activate your leg muscles, pumping blood back to your heart and brain more efficiently. Research published in the Journal of Preventive Medicine and numerous other studies indicate that interrupting prolonged sitting improves blood flow and reduces the risk of blood clots. It also helps maintain joint flexibility, reduce back pain, improve posture, and boost your overall energy levels, making you feel more refreshed. To help you remember, set a small alarm on your phone or watch as a reminder. Or turn everyday activities into opportunities to move. For example, when watching TV, stand up and walk around during commercials. When on the phone, pace around your house. When reading, stand up and stretch after each chapter. Remember, every small step contributes to building a healthier heart and brain. Small movements, big protection. Blood sugar management, protecting vessels from within. Diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, is a serious stroke risk factor. It works by damaging blood vessels throughout the body, making them stiffer, narrower, and more prone to blockages. Even if you haven't been diagnosed with diabetes, maintaining stable blood sugar levels is crucial to protect your arteries from potential damage. So how can you manage blood sugar effectively and naturally? A simple yet powerful dietary habit is to increase your intake of fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These are the unsung heroes of your diet. Fiber, especially soluble fiber, helps slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing sudden blood sugar spikes after meals. This helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, reduces the burden on your pancreas, and protects blood vessel walls from damage caused by fluctuating blood sugar. Additionally, fiber helps you feel fuller for longer, supporting weight management, another important factor in stroke prevention. According to the American Diabetes Association data, a high-fiber diet is not only vital for blood sugar management, but also reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke. Try adding a serving of dark leafy greens like spinach or kale to every meal. Eat an apple or pear with the skin instead of juice, or choose whole grain bread and brown rice over refined grains. Legumes, chia seeds, and oats are also excellent sources of fiber. These are delicious and effective ways to protect your blood vessels from within. At the same time, limit sugary drinks and processed foods high in added sugars, as they can cause rapid blood sugar surges. Quitting smoking, a life-saving decision and transformation. This is a direct and extremely vital piece of advice. If you smoke, understand that smoking doubles, even quadruples, your risk of stroke. Nicotine increases blood pressure and heart rate, carbon monoxide reduces oxygen in your blood, and thousands of other toxic chemicals in cigarette smoke severely damage blood vessel walls, promoting atherosclerosis and blood clot formation. Quitting smoking is one of the most important and powerful decisions you can make to protect yourself from stroke and other cardiovascular diseases. I don't think it's too late. Even if you smoke for many years, the benefits of quitting are immediate and significant. Within hours of quitting, your blood pressure and heart rate begin to return to normal. Within years of quitting, your stroke risk can drop to nearly that of a non-smoker. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Tech and many other health organizations offer a wealth of resources, programs, and support to help you on your quitting journey. Don't be afraid to seek help. Speak openly with your doctor about smoking cessation options, including nicotine replacement therapy, medications, or local counseling programs and support groups. This is a powerful act of self-care, not just for your health but for the peace of mind of your family and loved ones. Every smoke-free day is a big win. Recognizing signs and acting fast. Speed is survival. Even if you do everything right to prevent it, recognizing the signs of a stroke is paramount. Because time is of the essence when a stroke occurs. With every passing minute without treatment, millions of brain cells die. Prompt medical attention can minimize damage and significantly improve your chances of recovery. Remember and share the acronym FAST, recommended by the National Stroke Association. This is a simple yet incredibly powerful tool for stroke recognition. Face drooping. Ask the person to smile. Does one side of the face droop or feel numb? Is their smile uneven? Arm weakness. Ask the person to raise both arms and hold them for a few seconds. Does one arm drift downward or feel weak or numb? Speech difficulty. Is their speech slurred, garbled, difficult to understand, or do they have trouble repeating a simple sentence? For example, the sky is blue. Time to call. If you notice any of these signs, even if they are mild, call or your local emergency number immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not wait to see if the symptoms disappear. Every minute counts. Remember, you don't have to be certain it's a stroke. It's always better to call emergency services and get it checked. Remembering FAST and sharing it with your family and friends could be the difference between life and death, or between full recovery and permanent disability. Holistic connection, a comprehensive lifestyle for a stroke-free life. Beyond the 5 key pillars we've just discussed, there are other lifestyle factors that play a vital role in reducing stroke risk. Let's delve into them. Maintain a healthy weight. Being overweight or obese increases your risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol, all of which are stroke risk factors. A balanced diet. In addition to reducing salt and increasing fiber, focus on a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil, avocados. Limit processed foods, trans fats, and added sugars. Limit alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption can raise blood pressure and increase stroke risk. If you drink alcohol, do so in moderation, up to a glass per day for women and for men. Manage cholesterol. High cholesterol, especially bad low cholesterol, can lead to plaque buildup in your arteries, causing atherosclerosis. Discuss with your doctor about managing cholesterol through diet, exercise, and possibly medication. Stress management. Chronic stress can contribute to elevated blood pressure and other risk factors. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, or spending time on beloved hobbies. Get enough sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation can impact blood pressure and overall cardiovascular health. Aim 4 hours of quality sleep each night. Building habits, small steps, big benefits. Perhaps you're wondering how to integrate all these tips into your busy life. Don't try to change everything at once. Start by choosing 1 or 2 habits that you find easiest to implement and focus on them. For example, begin by reading food labels to reduce salt and standing up to move every hour. Once you've mastered one habit, gradually add another. Consistency and persistence, even in small steps, are what truly make a difference over time. Make stroke prevention a natural part of your daily lifestyle, not a burdensome task. For instance, Prepare healthy meals on weekends. Set reminders to move, or turn your evening into reading time instead of excessive to watching. Remember, every small action you take today is a huge investment in your future health and peace of mind. You are in control of your health. Call to action. Conclusion. We've explored crucial knowledge and actionable steps for stroke prevention, a hidden threat that is largely controllable. From managing blood pressure and blood sugar, to regular movement, quitting smoking, holistic lifestyle management, and crucially, recognizing the warning signs of stroke. Your health is your most valuable asset, and you absolutely can take proactive steps to protect and enhance it. Don't underestimate the power of consistent habits. They are silent guardians of your life. It's essential to speak with your doctor about these recommendations and to develop a personalized plan that fits your specific health situation. Your doctor can help identify your individual risk factors and suggest the best preventive measures for you. If this video provided helpful information or made you feel more confident about stroke prevention, please hit the like button and share it with your loved ones. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We're always eager to listen and support our community. And don't forget to subscribe to the Health for Seniors channel for more essential health tips, specifically designed for older adults. Thank you for your valuable time in watching and learning. Wishing you and your family a healthy, safe, and joyful life, free from stroke. Take action for your health today.